Hey everyone, welcome to the Gallivanting Soul. And today I am in the lovely town of Pampore, which is very close to Srinagar. So I left from Srinagar, a little while ago. I got into a share Qualis, traveling with the locals, and it cost me barely 35 rupees from Dalgate to Pampore, and I've just reached Parsas. Yeah. So this restaurant is owned by my friend Munib, and I'm just waiting for him to get here. So Munib has his own saffron fields, and since 2019 he knows I've been wanting to come here. And unfortunately 2019 I couldn't make it, and then last year the crop wasn't that good, so he suggested me not to come. And this year again the weather conditions have been changing constantly, and the last 2 days temperatures dropped. I mean, there was a good flowering just 2 days ago, but I was at a wedding, so I couldn't come on that day. And today the sun is out bright, but the temperature is still very low. And I'm honestly, my fingers are still crossed and hoping for to see some really good saffron flowers. I mean, I have been waiting to see this for so long, and I am very excited. So let's see and how the day is going to be, and let's go saffron picking.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in a better day. Living life, every day, late at night.
Well, I've reached the saffron fields, and you can see behind me are all the saffron fields. So now it's time for me to go and try and see how to pluck this. I'll need some training how to do this. And after all, it's the most expensive spice in the world, so I'm not going to play around with it. So let's go and do some saffron picking. I'm so excited. I mean, of course, there's not that many flowers because the weather, but I'm still going to make the most of the situation.
The saffron produced in this region is of superior quality and can fetch as much as rupees 2.5 lakh per kilogram in the market. The laborious task of cultivating saffron is what makes the spice so valuable. The process begins with the villagers picking the delicate flowers and collecting them in wicker baskets. The saffron picking is a family affair, and everyone pitches in to help during the harvest season.
So I have to pull it like this, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Try to take it as down as you can.
Acha. This?
Yes, yes.
Okay. थोड़ा खींचना. Okay.
जहाँ पे ऐसे घास होगा ना, उसको ऐसे ऐसे करके.
हाँ.
Each flower is then sorted according to its three parts: the petals, the yellow strands, and the red strands. Pure saffron is derived from the red strands. More than 150,000 flowers are sifted and scanned for a kilogram of the crimson spice. Kashmir saffron is renowned globally as a spice. It rejuvenates health and is used in cosmetics and for medicinal purposes. It has been associated with traditional Kashmiri cuisine and represents the rich cultural heritage of the region. The unique characteristics of Kashmiri saffron are its longer and thicker stigmas. It is the only saffron in the world to grow at an altitude of 1,800 meters above mean sea level, which adds to its uniqueness and differentiates it from other saffron varieties available the world over. Iran is the largest producer of saffron in the world, and Kashmir is a close competitor. In 2020, Jammu and Kashmir received the GI tag. With the GI tag, Kashmir saffron becomes the only saffron producing region in India. Across India, this spice has many names. Saffron in English, Saffron in Urdu, Kesar in Hindi, and Kongposh in Kashmiri. Alongside the multiple names it is known by, there are numerous accounts and legends of how the spice came to Kashmir. It is believed that saffron cultivation was introduced in Kashmir by Central Asian immigrants around 1st century BCE.
sister's house, so he's brought me here. And look at this here, what I just spotted. So I was asking him, what is this like? I mean, I know these are the saffron flowers, but it seems that nothing is, actually goes to waste. So the petals are sun dried, and then there are people who actually buy this, and it is used as a natural dye, as a coloring agent. So nothing goes waste. Even the petals are used. After, of course, they've removed the Kesar strands, the saffron strands. So this is what the petals are used for. How interesting. I mean, no wastage. Look what I've got. Absolutely amazing Kehwa. So, well, you're in the saffron town, so you got to have the saffron tea. And what better than the authentic, made in somebody's home with so much of love. Wow, thank you so much. This is how the spice actually looks after it is sun-dried. So Munib's aunt just had some at home, so she brought it out to show me. The process here is that the farmers collect, or once they've collected all their harvest, the flowers, the saffron flowers, they bring it here. It is coded, weighed, and then they bring it here to the Sigma Center, where this is how they separate it. The flowers and the petals are put onto the conveyor belt, which is then collected into these boxes here. And here we have some fresh stigma just collected. It's a very cumbersome job. I mean, they literally have to pull out the strands. It's a very meticulous job, but I guess these are the professionals who've been doing it for years. I've just come into the storage unit, and back there is where all the saffron, after it has been separated, the stigma has been separated, they store it in these. This is the storage unit, and temperature is maintained at 5 degrees. Cannot be less than that because then obviously it'll get spoiled. So I'm going inside to have a look.
This is a quality evaluation laboratory.
Okay.
This is an accredited laboratory.
Okay.
One of the finest in J&K and North India. We have very high-tech equipment here, like GCMS, LCMS, HPLC.
Okay.
So all our quality control is done here, and saffron is graded also here. Packing filling is done here. Automatic filling is programmed here,
Okay, the weight and everything.
filled from there.
Here's the final produce. My lovely day in Pampore town has come to an end. Behind me just that's the main town of Pampore, which is also known as the Saffron town. And here is the Jhelum river, which flows into Srinagar. I had a lovely time here, and my friend Munib was so busy, but still he took out the time and actually took me around. And I just went down to his restaurant, had something to drink, and now I'm on my way back to Srinagar. So, well, Munib had to leave. The guy was really busy, but it was so sweet of him to actually make the time for me. So, well, it was lovely watching how the saffron is picked and how it is processed now. And ever since last year, Pampore got the GI tag for saffron, things have changed so much, and they're moving ahead with the times and how to process it. And it's also certified, which makes it really authentic. So right now I am standing right here in the middle of the road, waiting to take a share sumo back to Srinagar. It's almost 4 in the evening, and I've had a lovely day. And I think the highlight for me was actually plucking the saffron flowers. I mean, I waited for years to see the flowers, and I was so glad to actually see it. I mean, I missed the full bloom, unfortunately, but I think I'm just so happy to even had the opportunity to have that experience of plucking the saffron flowers and actually seeing what it is like, and then going through the entire process, how they do it. So yeah, it's been a wonderful day, and it's time now for the gallivanting soul to sign off from Pampore. I will see you in the next episode in another place. Meanwhile, don't forget to hit the like button and do comment and share this video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.